Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. We're still here in Garganru, trying to figure out this puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, but it's getting the that thing, the Gargan. So we're gonna run over here, hit this feed button. Ah yes, that's the one. The Gargan shall stop when you pull on the lever. And again, here I am messing up voices. So that lowers some food for it. Backs it on up. Please hurry. I'll resume once it's finished eating. Or it'll resume once it's finished eating. Are you sure it won't keep going around in circles? It won't. It will reverse the I will reverse the connection sequence and let the Gargan out of the station. Please look after the princess, Master Steiner. Of course. The princess is bright, but she is still young and naive. I am concerned about her safety. Please make your own decisions on the matter, or on the matter at hand. Protect her. I am but a humble knight. I cannot exceed my authority. Is that an honest answer? You may endanger the princess if you keep telling yourself that. I shall take note of your counsel. Fare you well, princess. Take care, Dr. Tot. I must hurry. I just pull the lever. Be safe, princess. So now we're off to Alexandria. That's right. I forgot where we were going. Finally. We can reach Alexandria now. See there? You can't even see Trino anymore. I wonder how long it's going to take. I never dreamed of going home in a vehicle like this. Dr. Tot remains a unique character. What's wrong? It's hesitating. Princess! Oh, this thing. We could have some trouble here. Could this be the reason? There's been many a time I've played through this game and got hung up on this boss for no apparent reason. Something happens and the whole, battle falls apart on me. So, now, as kind of like a little spoiler warning, I think we do fight this thing again. Oh, and she has no, oh, and I don't have any breathers. There we go. But, yeah, we do manage to fight this thing one more time, a little bit later. That wouldn't do us any good. But, it really, oh, that's why this thing sucks. Not everybody's fully healed either. I didn't think about that before we started this. I didn't even notice if Marcus stole anything. Oh, got the bone wrist. That's not bad. So we got Shell now. So let's go ahead and protect Dagger with Shell. If you don't know, Shell is similar to Protect, except it protects against magic instead of physical attacks. I usually have a tendency to put shells on my rear guards, because they take less physical damage as it is. So, and we'll protect Steiner. There are times I wish I could cast all with the protection spells. Alright. Ow. So even with protect, it's still... I mean, yeah, it was only 54, but man, that kind of damage stacks up. So we'll go ahead and heal Dagger as well. And really going after the princess there. Okay, let's steal again. We'll... physical. And then we'll go back to Shell on Dagger. Continue to steal with Marcus. Let's give Minus Strike a chance. See how... Yeah, see, I'm glad I put Shell on the princess there, because that really lightened the blow on that. And... Cure. Okay, Minus Strike did manage to do a little bit more damage. So... keep stealing with Marcus. It's gonna slow her down, which isn't good. We'll hit with Minus Strike again, because that was hitting a little bit strong or harder than his physical attacks. So let's protect Steiner. This thing apparently has no interest in Marcus whatsoever, so which is okay. We can keep stealing. Yeah, getting that physical protection going. Marcus really needs to start stealing stuff. Yeah, I mean, we got the bone wrist, which is nice, but still. Oh, okay, that's just string. Oh, Shell on Dagger. So now Marcus is slowed down. So this thing is going to start being able to hit us more often. And so we'll keep Minus Striking. And there goes Steiner. So now we're all slowed down, which is not good. Steiner is going to hit like a truck because his difference in health is a lot. There it is, yeah. But we're not going to let that happen again. Oh, it ran away. Never mind. So yeah, that battle is just kind of like a taste of fighting that thing. And I do believe it is much tougher later on when you fight it. But yeah, you just have to fight it to get it to run away. So we're finally here. I think the Gargant is tired too, as it slinks away. I never knew such a place existed in Alexandria. Where are we? Let's keep moving. Well, before we keep moving, I'm gonna make sure everybody's somewhat healed up, because I know Steiner is he's in caution zone. So, is this really Alexandria? Well, it must be. How do we get out? Well, this way. Princess, let us make haste. Wait, Steiner. I know this place. Dr. Tot told me about this place. My ancestors built this place to keep enemies from invading. Dr. Tot also said, Princess, we can hear your stories later. The stale air cannot be good for us. And we've got to save Blank. Right, we need to hurry. Should've listened to the story. Let's go, Steiner. You! What kind of trick is this? I didn't do anything. Don't blame me. You didn't do anything? Or you really didn't do anything? You don't believe me? Look, we missed our chance to escape. Gah! They fell for it. Fell for it, they did. Zorn, Thorn! I am Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto. I have returned. Let us out at once. Too bad it is. You're all under arrest. Zorn. Thorn. I have returned to Alexandria to speak with my mother. Take me to my mother. Yes, we will take you to see Queen Braun. Bleh. Whether you like it or not. Capture Princess Garnet, Queen Braun said. Ordered us, she did. Lies! Wait, or what? What's going on? All the speech bubbles. Oh, now we're back with the main crew. Well, I say main crew, the other crew. Can you stand, Freya? It's nothing. Take it easy, okay? How about you, Vivi? Yeah, I'm alright. So what now, people? They said they were going to Cleyra. We have no choice. We must go to Cleyra too. I knew you'd say that. You coming, Vivi? Do you think we'll learn about, or more about those black mages if we go to Cleyra? Yeah, I'd say we'll learn a lot about them, or we'd learn a lot about them as long as we follow Braun and the Kuja guy. Then I'm with you. Cleyra? Sound yummy. I go with you. Oh, and what about the princess? Dagger? I'd never forget about her. She might not be here in Burmecia, but I know we'll find her soon. Well, let's move out. Some say it lies in the desert, or in the desert west of Burmecia, but I know not whether we can enter the town itself. Brighten up a little. We'll figure it out when we get there. And off we go. Oh, Dagger, where could you be? There it is. Sometimes these load screens always kind of baffle me. Alright, let's go ahead and check these guys out, see how we're doing on them. Alright, well, they're all fully healed. I'm assuming most of them are equipped properly. Bone wrist, let's add stats. But all it gives is, what, add stats? He's got it. Can't use it. Add stats. 23, 26. Let's go ahead and give this to Cuna, since Cuna can get add stats. And I think that should about do it for us, probably. Because it's Steepled Hat. Steepled Hat. Magus Hat. Steepled Hat. It gives him strength, so there's no point in that. Alright, anyways, enough dallying. So they said to the west. To the west we go. I assume we're gonna run into a bunch of monsters and stuff as well, but this is Cleyra, the giant swirling tornado. This is probably one of my favorite places in the game, because of just how, like, bizarre and mystical it seems. So, we're not gonna deal with these guys, we're just gonna go ahead and take them down. Wow, crit. But, like, just the fact that it's a giant tree in the middle of a desert, protected by a giant sandstorm. So, I mean, it just sounds really cool. I mean, it's very fantasy, or fantastical in general, but the, like, we should get to see, like, a video of it, or an FMV, so you can actually really see what this thing looks like. So, Cleyra's trunk. The tempest subsides. By the gods. Come on, let's go while we can. Indeed. Let us press on. Must hurry. Must find yummy yummies. Oh, Cuna. Ah, yes. Here we go. The FMV I was talking about. I mean, it looks so cool. It's just like giant tree in the middle of a desert. There's another FMV that happens later on that's really cool as well, involving I'm just checking, don't want to end up running out or anything. Okay. You can never tell, sometimes there's some hidden things there. Nothing there. Oh, and I forgot, climbing this tree is just like a giant puzzle. Pull the lever. There we go, opening the door. Because getting to the top is kind of a chore. So you really have to... well, I mean, it's a puzzle. You have to figure out how to slowly climb up this tree. And it can be tedious. I hope it doesn't take us like multiple episodes to do that. I know we won't probably make it up all the way in this episode, but we'll probably finish it up in the next one. I'm not saying that I'm ending this episode right now or anything, just that it's a real possibility. These things have buzz. I'm not entirely sure that's a... Oh no, now VB is going to start attacking. Man, Cuna's still like a truck. And taking it down. But it's this is really fun zone. I mean, there's a lot of wonderful places that you go in this particular Final Fantasy. I mean, every Final Fantasy has its zone that is just, it seems like the entire zone was really worked on. I'm going into the equipment to check on Freya real quick. She just got man-eater, so, okay. Nothing really to worry about there. So, we'll keep moving on. Treasure chest down here. Magician shoes. Alright, back into the equipment, not the items, equipment. There we go. We'll see what these do. Clear-headed, blind, MP plus 10%. That is an awesome ability. What is VB? He's got desert boots right now. What is desert boots doesn't give him much, so we'll go ahead and give him magician shoes because that does give him higher magic evade, like a lot. Nearly a whole 7 points, plus an additional point for magic. So we'll go ahead and give him those. Swap over to Zidane. That doesn't really help him much. Gives him evade, spirit, and magic. We'll go ahead and go with Kuna, because Kuna is also a blue mage, so that's a little bit extra magic there. So, there are these, I'm not sure, the whirling sand there at the bottom of the screen. If you fall into that, it will move you down to the next lowest level. So as you can see, there's a lot of falling sand around here. That's kind of a big part of the puzzle. Sometimes you have to go down into these sand pits to either get items or to gain access to a new part of the tree. Because the idea is that we're slowly filling the tree up with sand so we can raise to the top. Now this is a really interesting guy because it has a core. That really helps, or that's your target, is to attack the core, and the rest of the golem will die from that. It's not necessarily like a hard tactic or anything, it's just one of those weird things. You're like, oh, a monster, let's go ahead and like fight this. But if you're not paying attention to what you can attack, then this guy can be a real big pain. So, and we will Blizzard that core, or Blizzara that core. Was it Blizzara? I don't know. The core is pretty tough too for being such a tiny thing. Man, I feel really weird about not having a healer anymore. Aqua Breath. This thing, there it goes. Yeah, because we killed the core, the rest of the monster died as well. So, I think the sand golem itself has like physical resistance, so it like your physical attacks do next to nothing to it. But give me a second, guys, and I'm gonna jump into the menu and heal everybody up. Don't want to take any time up for that, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Man, I hope we find a shop soon. I'm starting to run low on potions. Without having an actual, like, healer in our group, it is really kind of rough. Let me... Oh, crap. Alright. This actually could take us multiple episodes, and that's going to make me sad if it does. I may end up cutting out a lot of battles to try to move the episode along. So, but I don't know. Most of these guys really aren't all that strong. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and attack. Kill it with lightning, or not. One of these people have bird killers, so no, not swallow. Oh, you ate BB. I think it's Zidane that has bird killer, which is why he... Era? That's why he... Oh, it's like the upper level of arrow. Alright, we're just gonna jump. Never mind. Getting party members removed is awful because they count as dead, so... We got Lancer, which is nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and check this out real quick. Ah! Maybe not. Now we got all these bugs. They keep buzzing BB, which is awful. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, jump, attack, attack. Vivi's not cut out for melee combat. Well, at least it missed Vivi. Yeah. Doesn't change the fact that Zidane is a beast when it comes to physical attacks. There. Alright, let's see what's up here. This may be a little too early. We may end up having to come back down this direction. Yeah, see, that was a waste of time. Oh well. Back down we go. And chest. Underneath her. Oh. Let's put hand in hole. Now, pouring sand everywhere. Oh. Uh-oh. Sand's coming out. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Wait for the rest of the tree to fill up, I guess. But, if you enjoyed this episode, please like it, share it with your friends. It really means a lot to me. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That way you're alerted whenever I post new videos, things like that. I know I haven't said that in a while, but, you know, sometimes it's just one of those things you forget to do. But if you have any comments or questions, put them in the boxes down below. I'll get around to reading them and answering some of your questions, replying to some of your comments. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day.